I am so sick and tired of you girls being like people pleasers, having no boundaries to yourselves. Not even for in a dating kind of spectrum, but also in other kind of spectrums like friendship, situationship, whatever you call it, to the people. Like you'd give away your time without thinking for that person to do their work. But when it comes to you, they won't even look at you. They won't even reciprocate your work. I don't understand why is it so hard for you guys to set boundaries. I can't really tell. Don't you know how to say no? What's the matter? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya, and I'm here to tell you a lot of things today. And we're gonna talk a lot of things today. For example, how to set boundaries. I've seen many people lack boundaries, like like in my past when I was like so like sabotaging self. I don't have my boundaries. I let everyone walk over me. You see, I'm a big people pleaser. Big people pleaser. You don't know, I would do anything for them. I would just, stop my works and just go be with them. I mean, like, do their work. I'm that kind of big people pleaser. So, let's talk about how to stop that. Just stop it. Okay? Give time for yourself. Talk about yourself. Okay? That's called self love, baby. Okay? Self love is important. So, first things first, know yourself. First, you have to know yourself and reflect on your feelings. Okay? Just think about this person. Just if you're taking about a particular person, just think about them and think like, okay, am I being so vulnerable to this person? Am I letting him or her walking them all over me? Is there something wrong? Is that person good person? Is that person respectful towards you? Is that person giving you what you deserve? Just think about that. Reflect on your own feelings. And also just don't think like irrationally, okay? Think good. Like if they do something that make you feel uncomfortable, just never go to them again. Okay? You don't give many chances, okay? First of all, it's only one chance. If they're not being with you properly with them, they don't deserve a second one. Okay, I have seen this in most of the situations. Okay, there are people who say like they deserve a second chance, right? Like every human deserves a second chance. Okay, not when he's playing with your emotions. Is that right? If he or her, okay, if they are playing with your emotions, does they deserve a second chance? Whoever might it be. Can you give me the guarantee that they're not gonna hurt you again? Is that possible? Can you tell me? No? They don't deserve a second chance. Think. Okay. Second thing, communicate clearly and respectfully. Never overstep them, like never disrespect them. And always be straightforward, okay? Like if you give respect, you get the respect. If you don't give the respect and expect them to respect you, that's not how it works. Okay? And you have to be straightforward. And you have to tell them that you were doing this wrong and I don't like it and I don't appreciate it. You have to tell them. Okay, whoever it may be. If they're overstepping your boundaries, you have to tell them. And if they're not okay with your boundaries, let them go. You know, the person who truly respects you, who truly loves you, love and sense in all the aspects, not only in relationship kind of aspect. In all the aspects, they're gonna respect you. They're gonna respect your boundaries. They're gonna understand what you're thinking. Okay? So if they're not doing that, they're not for you. Understand? Just be straightforward, and like if you don't feel comfortable about this kind of aspect, just tell them, I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. I don't like you being with me like this. Just tell them. That's easy. Okay? Just never hold back. If they're making you feel uncomfortable, you have to tell them. Uncomfortable in sense, in any kind of way. The way they talk to you, the way they be with you. Third thing, be consistent. If you're having boundaries up and down, nobody's gonna respect you. That's for true. No. If you want boundaries to stay solid and everyone wants to respect you within those boundaries, I want you to be consistent about it. Like, if you today you're like having so much boundaries and tomorrow you're like, no boundaries, and they're like, they're gonna be okay, she's gonna have boundaries every day. They're not gonna respect you. Never. And even in relationship kind of things, when you're in a stage of talking, if he says something that overstepping your boundaries, you have to tell them then itself. You don't have to because just because you like him doesn't mean that he can walk all over you. Remember that. You don't deserve that kind of treatment, do you? Do you think you deserve that kind of treatment? I don't think so. I won't let anybody talk to me like that. Are you going to do that to yourself? Are you sabotaging yourself so you don't respect yourself? That's what it all says. When you let other people walk all over you, you don't respect yourself. That's not a good thing. And if you're a people pleaser, every time, trust me, it's gonna hurt you so bad. Nobody will do anything to you, but everybody asks you for favors, and you're gonna do it without saying no and without expecting anything from them. Is it necessary? Is that really necessary for you? I don't see why. Respect other people's boundaries. So if you have boundaries to yourself and you expect others to respect yours and you don't respect theirs, just because you have your own boundaries doesn't mean you can walk all over other people. Really. That's really embarrassing, and it's very childish and very immature behavior. That's very bad. Just respect other people's boundaries. And no, just analyze through their actions. If they can't say no, and you are the big guy here, like the big girl here, you have to understand if they can't say no. Okay, if she's a good girl, if she's a nice person, she's your best friend, or she's your friend, or she's a kind person, I want you, if they can't say no, just understand their feelings. And you have to decline yourself because they can't say no. They'll get to some point of saying no in their life, but you don't get into their karma. But you have to understand, other people, you have to analyze. You have to have that much of common sense. If you don't have that much of common sense, I don't know why you're even being a human being. Doesn't make any sense. Huh? Respect other people's boundaries. I've seen people, even though you have boundaries, I've seen many people in my life, even though I have a lot of boundaries, and they try to walk all over them. They tried, but they never won. You have to be consistent and be strong on your boundaries. That's what happens. when you set boundaries, they try to walk all over it. They try to, like, oh no, it's just a joke, just take a joke. Oh, it's just that, just take that. It's just, I'm being so friendly with you, I'm just being friends with you. If it's making you bad, feel bad, it's not friendly, it's not comfortable, it's not a good thing. Okay, you are the main character in your own life, and you stop letting people walk all over you. I'm telling it again and again and again in this video. Stop letting people walk all over you. It's not worth it. Nope. I did. And it's not worth it. Because I don't know. And I don't know that's how I should do. That I thought, okay, that is how it's gonna make, like, that is how I'm gonna win the people. I thought to myself. But that's bad. No, that's not. You don't have to win anybody. Everybody has to win you. You are the prize. You are on the pedestal. Everybody has to win you. Let this sink in. What kind of boundaries do you want to set? You said emotional boundaries, you said physical boundaries, you said time and energy boundaries. So, emotional boundaries. Let's talk about emotional boundaries. What is emotional boundaries? So, it's like you don't let other people emotionally eat you up. Okay? They're gonna drain your energy. Oh my god, there are people. Okay, let me tell you. There is a person in my life. When I talk to her, it's like very draining. I feel so exhausted, so tired. Okay, how much time did I spend with her? Half an hour. That's all. I feel so exhausted. I feel so bad. I feel like, it is so bad. And from that point, I stopped hanging out with her. No. Nobody take my energy. Because she's an energy drainer. And I'm sure that you also have that kind of people in your life. And like, stop interacting with them. Like interact with them as less as possible, because they're gonna take your energy, like they're gonna drain you out, really drain you out. Really. And nobody gets into your head. Okay? Nobody's opinion bothers you. Nobody's shit talks bothers you. You know your worth. You know how beautiful you are. If somebody's gonna tell you, oh my god, you look ugly today, you look bad today, what happened to your face, what happened to your body, take a deep breath and tell them, you look ugly as you are from the inside and out. Because we women get a lot of criticism, even from other women, sometimes from our mothers, sometimes from our friends, sisters, people who are close to us. It's gonna talk like that. Understand? Just don't let them talk like that. Not even for fun. Because it's gonna get into your head. Obviously, we are women. I know the feeling. I know it. I never let that get into your head. Never. If they say something bad to you, never take their opinion. Never. They're trying to bring you down. So that's what's happening. Understand? Never let anybody's opinion bother you. It's really, really tiresome when I think about that kind of situations, I used to have those situations. I used to let everybody get into my head. Any opinion they say, I won't trust myself. I don't respect myself. Because I was like that. I was in that kind of mentality, and I was like, what is this? I just, I just let people walk all over me. I used to I used to take other people's opinion more than myself. I don't look in the mirror. I just look at other people and like, do I look good in this dress? I never look in the mirror. I used to do that. I used to hit the rock bottom, like very bad. If they're not nice to me, if even the slightest word, the slightest tone in them is bad, I used to like, did I do something wrong? Did I make them angry? I used to think like that. Stop doing that. You know your worth. You don't have to ask anybody's opinion. Understand? You know what you are. Never do that. Never. Never keep your trust in other people. Trust yourself. First of all, before you trust others, trust yourself. Blindly trust yourself, because you are the one who's going to help you. Set physical boundaries. This is this is women, we have to think it more. Who will touch us, who will not, who will hug us, who will not. If okay, if somebody is coming to hug you and you don't like to hug them, and you're like, I don't appreciate it, no, just say no. No, it's fine. They're gonna back off. Want to know is like a slap on their face. Trust me. That's why people tend to feel bad to say no, because it's like a slap on their face. But don't hold back, and don't uncomfortably hug them and be like, oh my god, I don't like this. Don't regret that feeling coming home. Okay? Never. If you don't feel comfortable with them, just say, I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. And next is time and energy. Oh my god. Your time is precious to you. Your time precious to you. Take care of yourself. Listen to yourself. Study yourself. Do some skincare. Get ready. Take pictures. Read a book. Spend time alone with yourself. Explore yourself. There's more in you than you know. Do you know that? There are many things. There are many things in you. There are many magical things. Subconscious mind, conscious mind, godlike mind, chakras, everything is in your body. You can control the universe. Just focus on yourself. And read yourself. Know what you want. When you know what you want, then you can tell people, like what to do with yourself, like how to be with you, how to respect you. Everything. I did. I saw a ton of results of that. The results which I wanted, which I expected, which I deserve. And I want you to do the same. Be kind but firm. Okay, setting boundaries doesn't mean to be rude to everybody. Setting boundaries is like setting some things, some rules to yourself, and how you let people act towards you. That doesn't mean that you can be rude and all. You have to just be firm. You have to just trust yourself and be in that line. And don't let anybody into that boundaries you have. Don't let anybody come inside into your palace. No. I want you to think, like, don't take it in a wrong way, okay? Setting boundaries doesn't mean that you can be rude to anybody. Oh my god, I have boundaries. I don't do this. No. You don't do that. Setting boundaries is like being kind and respecting yourself. Okay? That's what we call it, setting boundaries. Never let anybody walk all over it. So, I think I've said a lot of things in this video. Okay, I hope you guys know how to set up boundaries and don't let people walk all over it. Understand? So, for today, it's a bye, and I'm gonna catch you up in the next video with a new topic. Bye.